Hello guys, welcome back to another part of Core Java tutorial. In today's part, we are going to learn about another important concepts available in Java called exception handling mechanisms. An exception is nothing but the unwanted situation occur in a programming code during its runtime. That means that may be a natural error or a logical or syntax error, something like that. So it is very important to handling such a situation during the run of a program or an application. If it is not handled carefully, that may lead to inconsistency in that application, or that may lead to a fail during the execution of that application or that program. So Java is such a wonderful language that contains some mechanisms for handling such an unwanted situation called exception. So Java contains some technology or some methods or some techniques for handling such a situation called exception, that are called exception handling mechanisms available in Java. So in this part onwards, we are going to learn about that concepts called exception. So first, I explained all these concepts using some examples that will help you to learn something more about these concepts. So in this part, I will explain the first method available in Java for handling exception called using a try-catch block. So I explained all these concepts using an example. So here I just create a class called exception demo, and that contain the main method. Now I am going to create an exception here. So before going to learn the exception handling techniques, you need to know what is an exception and how it will occur in your program. So I create three variables here, int a, b and c. Now I assign some values for a and b. A is equal to 10 and b is equal to 2. Okay. Now I do a process here, c is equal to a by b. Okay. Now I just print out that result, system.out.println c is equal to plus c. Okay, you can see the program is absolutely fine because the value of a is 10 and value of b is 2, and we got 10 by 2, that means 5 on C, and we just print out that value. There is nothing wrong with this project. There is nothing wrong available on this program. So I just run this, and you can see here is the output of this program. Okay, now we got the output c is equal to 5. There is no wrong, there is no errors available on this program. Suppose I just change the value of b into 0. Now here is the problem occur. That means whenever the compiler process this statement, that means a divided by b. Now the value of b is 0. That may lead an unwanted situation called division by 0. Okay, this is called an exception. That means here there is no logical. This is actually a logical error, it is not a syntax error. So this is occur only during runtime. So whenever we compile this program, the compiler does not generate any error, but when we run this program, that may cause some problem during that runtime. So here I just run that file. Now here you can see that an exception is generated. You can see this warning message, exception in thread to main java.lang.arithmetic exception division by 0. Okay, actually this mechanism, this error message or this warning message is actually generated by JVM, because we does not provide any mechanisms on the code itself for handling such unwanted situation. So you can easily handle this type of situation in your code itself. So now I am going to demonstrate how to handle this situation. So you can easily place such suspected code. Here c is equal to a division a divided by b is a suspected code. That means whenever the value of b is changing into 0, that may cause an unwanted situation for this program. So this is the suspected code. So we are going to insert such suspected code inside a try. Now you can see that the suspected code c is equal to a divided by b is placed inside a try block. Every try must have a catch block associated with it. So here is the catch block, and you need to provide an exception object as argument for this catch block. So I just create an object here, exception e is an object for the exception class. Okay, now you can easily handle this situation inside this catch block. So I just print out a message here, system.out division by 0 found. Okay, I save it. Now the value of c is not initialized because now it is inside a try block, so that will generate that error. So I just initialize that value is into 0. Now I just run the project. Now you can see that that exception warning is not available here. That means the exception warning generated by JVM is now not available, and we just handle that exception inside our code itself. That means now it is printed our warning message provided in the catch block. Now this warning message is actually provided on the catch block of this program, division by 0 found. So now you can easily handle the situation inside the catch block. So division by 0 found, and system assign b is equal to 1. Now the system will assign automatic. Now whenever a division by 0, that means whenever the value of b is going to 0, then this catch block will execute, and that will assign value b is equal to 1. Now we assign the value for b. Now assign value for b is equal to 1 and find out c is equal to a by b. Okay, now we got the answer, and with this warning message division by 0 found, and the system will automatically assign b is equal to 1. Okay, now we run the file. Now you can see that division by 0 found and system assign b is equal to 1. That means that does not cause the program to stop unwantedly. That means that will that will stop the program from an unexpected stop. This is how we just handling an exception in a Java program. Guys, please subscribe my channel for getting more video updates. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part of this tutorial.